New World is a MMORPG which was supposed to be the biggest release within MMORPG gaming genre in Western regions in 2021. But things didn't went as planned, and after release, Amazon Games was facing with lots of problems and players have started rapidly to quit the game. In today's video, you'll hear what is happening with New World and is this game worth playing in 2022. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more MMORPG videos in the future. New World is a new MMORPG developed by Amazon Games, published on September 28, 2021. Game have a buy-to-play business model, and so far developers have managed to avoid adding any kind of pay-to-win elements to the game. During the first week after release, peak number of players managed to reach 913,000 players, which is one really amazing number, not only regarding MMORPG gaming, but also for gaming world in general. However, due to lots of bugs and lack of endgame content, number of players went down very fast just within a few weeks after release. I will come back to that topic later, but now let's talk about the game itself. In-game story is taking us on a fictional island in the Atlantic Ocean known as Aeternum. The players can create groups with other players and join one of the three factions, use node resources, craft items, gain control over settlements, quest, explore the world, or fight other players or monsters. The gameplay involves no auto-locked targeting attacks, and therefore a steady hand at aiming is required. With each level, the hostile mobs are programmed with increasingly complex and strong sequences of attacking behavior skill sets that will require the player to counter using their mana, stamina and health with timed attacks, dodges, weapon blocks, retreats and crawling stealth. The weapon skill tree choices are currently for bow, hammer, hatchet, fire staff, life staff, musket, spear, sword, shield and ice gauntlet. So, as you can hear, regarding diversity of weapons, New World can offer you a lot. And also, I need to add that crafting system of this game is highly developed. The character levels up a personal attribute skills. Diminishing return scale as an attribute skills level increases. You will also level up trade skills of your character. The trade skills are divided into three categories: crafting, refining and gathering. There is also a camping skill. Quick travel methods exist, and there is no fast speed mounts in the game. The player may dodge or climb most environmental objects or use the fire staff to cross large aerial spaces. The economy centers around gold coins. The player can dispose of unwanted items throughout a trader between players in exchange for gold coins, and you can salvage, dismantle the items for resources, or you can make a direct transfer to another player. Characters that die do not drop items, but with each combat encounter, use or death, the player's items undergo damage. This damage can be repaired with repair items and gold coins. The player may purchase personal housing and play around with furnishings to achieve aesthetic and utility bonuses, as well as obtain a means for fast traveling to the settlement site. The game mechanics offer PvP combat with and without questing. Before leaving a safe zone settlement, players have the option wherever to set flag state, which activates after leaving the settlement, and then cooldown period. Amazon Games have listened feedback of players, and with new updates they have implemented many changes to the game, trying to fix already existing bugs, to add more of endgame content and to further improve the game. But was that enough to keep some player base still in the game? Let's see what is happening with New World right now. I am here on official website of New World, and of course I will put a link in the description below video so you can visit this website later for yourself. But now let's talk about New World. So currently what is happening with New World, first thing which you will notice here, we have 25% discount on price of New World. If you want to buy this game cheaper, you can do that until January 5th. In general, Amazon Games lately have invested lots of efforts to stop that trend of players leaving the game. They have implemented new updates, they have fixed many bugs. However, is all that working out good? Well, I will show you. So regarding efforts of Amazon Games, I have to show you something here. This is actually something really good, one really good idea from Amazon Games to announce and to implement public test realm. So what is actually PTR? The public test realm, PTR, is a limited availability server set that will give players an early look at upcoming features. So this is actually one really nice opportunity for players to try to play new content which will come in the future on the live servers. And also Amazon Games can hear feedback of players and then they can change things before implementing new features on live servers. So PTR, one really good idea from Amazon Games. And also I can show you here on this news part of the website, look at this, how many updates. I mean, don't get me wrong, not all of these updates were big ones. Just one update, or let's say 1.5 was big update. Other updates were not that big ones. However, they have implemented many updates in the game, introducing some new features, some new gear, many changes to the game. They have fixed many bugs, but also many new bugs have appeared. So Amazon Games is doing really everything they can to stop from players to leave the game. However, is that working out fine for them? Looks like not. I can show you here some numbers, and at the first sight, you would say, come on, it's not that bad. You can see here on the right upper corner, 913,000 players. That is all-time peak 3 months ago. That number, that's something really great. Also, 24-hour peak, 109,000 players. That also sounds pretty good, right? But if you compare this number on the right side and this number on the left side, you can see that basically only a little bit more than 10% players have still remained to play the game. That I can show you also here. On this chart, you can see that currently players' trend is kind of steady. It's going a little bit up, a little bit down, not too much. However, on this chart here, this is disaster. Yeah, this is complete disaster. On this chart, you can see from September 28th, when game was released, until January 3rd, when I'm making this video, you can see that players are massively leaving the game. What is the reason for that? Why are players leaving the game? I could make like dedicated video about that topic. I could talk about 30 minutes why things went in wrong direction. I could mention to you lots of bugs. I could mention to you a lack of endgame content. I could mention to you the way that combat feels. Combat under the fingers doesn't feel that good. It feels clunky. It's not fluid. It's not fast. One attack is not moving, melting into another attack like it should be in other MMORPGs. Also, the way that characters are moving in general, when you're running with your character, when you're playing the game, you don't need to be in the combat at that moment. It doesn't feel good. But I could continue like this, like I said, for another 15 minutes to tell you everything what went wrong with the New World, mentioning some in-game features, bugs, things which are happening in the game. However, there is another reason, huge thing, and I think that is actually the main reason why players are leaving the game. And that is the next fact. When you play the game, this game doesn't feel like it's a finished product. All the time you have a feeling that you are playing the game which is actually in early access, not like a finished game. And that's why I have no doubt, maybe within next half year, maybe within the next 1 year, when Amazon Games finally manage to finish this game on the right way, to polish this game, when Amazon Games manage to fix many bugs, maybe they will implement, not maybe, for sure they will implement many new in-game features. Maybe then, when we will finally see one finished product, we'll be able to play New World normally, and then these numbers will go up. So, conclusion, is this game worth playing in 2022? Let me try to put this in one sentence. If we are talking about end of 2022, maybe on the half of the 2022, when Amazon Games finish their work, maybe then game will be worth playing. But currently, right now, when I'm making this video, on the start of the January, on the start of 2022, New World is not worth playing. That is the truth. Because currently, like I said, the state of the game is telling us that it's not finished. But they are making really lots of efforts. I can show you here. Actually, I did show you already. Look at this. These were only updates, changes since release of the game. That was 3 months ago. Imagine what will happen in the next half year, even 1 year. Amazon Games will continue to implement new in-game features. That means that we will get more of endgame content. They will fix all the bugs, I have no doubt about that, and they will also handle other in-game things which are not working properly. But that takes time. That takes at least half year, maybe even 1 year time. And until then, will this game survive? That is the only question. If this game manages to survive next half year, maybe 1 year, then on the end of 2022, maybe middle of the year, like I said, then this game will be worth playing. But currently, in this state of the game, in this shape which we have currently, in this condition, New World is not worth playing. Let me know in the comments below video, what do you think? Did you try to play New World and how do you like this new MMORPG? Also, if you are interested into MMORPG gaming world, check my YouTube channel for lots of gameplay videos, guides, news and reviews from world of MMORPG gaming. Main focus of my YouTube channel are new upcoming PC MMORPGs. So when I see something interesting is happening in MMORPG gaming world, I will let you know about that. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more MMORPG videos in the future. See you soon.